Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Hero, and this is Langrisser Mobile Apex Season 16. Alright, so this was recorded on the same, well, played and recorded on the same day as I did the previous match, but it was after I was actually done with my tabletop RPG stuff. So, with that, I was like, alright, you know what, let's see what we get for a box and go from there. So, we got the river fort bridge thingy map. We got... Again, a lot of it seems to be a lot of single target in this box. That's what I gather from this. This time they actually opted for 2 healers. 2 healers, 3 tanks again. And then, yeah, a lot of single targets. There's some AoE that you could potentially get in here, but it looks like the whole thing is just kind of smashing things through. Either smashing the tank and then killing everything else, or finding ways to disable or bypass the tank. We got Marielle here. We haven't seen Iron-Blooded Commander in a while, or Iron-Blood Commander for a while. We got Rodham there, SP Sherry, Grid Shield. Yeah, nothing too crazy. The Marielle is really the only standout. Iron-Blood Commander's also been pretty rare. Rostam is still pretty decent to, in a box, though he's probably fallen off, mainly because the recent characters have been rather bulky. In any case, besides that, no updates to the box for this match. I believe during this, I realized I had forgotten to do inscriptions again, so that's a thing. But besides that, that's about it. Oh, also, my opponent does have the Awakened one, of course, so I banned that first. All right, Grin Shield as the first ban. Takes Frozen Seal. No surprises there. So I go ahead and ban Hilda, go ahead and ban Grin Shield, and I go ahead and grab my Christiane. This is mostly physical damage, but Christiane just has kind of a more reliable faction buff at this point, especially for my healers. They go ahead and get rid of my Illustrial, get rid of my Kyura. Illustrial is reasonably good on this map, but not super crazy. There's most of the terrain is actually along the little mountains on the edges, on the top and bottom. But there's the stuff in the middle that can be messed with a little bit, but it's really just a couple of tiles on each side. They grab Lightbringer. I get rid of Rodham, get rid of Jintoki. Go ahead and grab Silvaria right off the bat. So they get rid of my Liana, which is a good call. Gets rid of my Sissy White. So at this point I am down to 2 healers. They go ahead and take Sword and Light Shadow. I go ahead and get rid of their Iron-Blood Commander, get rid of their Sherry. Grab my Rose and Seal, which is surprising. So I do have a Empire faction buff now. They go ahead and get rid of my Tatalia, get rid of my Narm. Narm I don't really know why they got rid of. Narm really can't do anything against this. They grab Marielle. So they do have a pseudo healer / possible guard bypass. To be honest, I'm not that scared of Marielle. She gets hurt too badly when she hits tanks nowadays, to the point where she literally becomes too weak to actually kill anything. Also, she's just not very mobile. She could move like 5 spaces even with the move again. So it just doesn't keep up in the meta. Go ahead and get rid of Kyura, get rid of Lucretia, leaving them with either a second tank or a healer / act again. And I go ahead and grab Joa and Connie. At the time, I did not remember if Joa and Connie were Empire, but I believe they are in fact Empire faction, which is helpful. They go ahead and grab Liana. So I could take Otto and Kelmo here, but I actually opted to take Lightbringer. This was mainly just in case Marielle does surprise me. But even then, actually, it's not how it works. So, to be honest, I probably would have been better off taking Otto and Kelmo. But it's all good. In any case, let's see what we got. So, usual Guardian Infantries with Lightbringer with Strengthen. Marielle here did bring Redeemers, and then just the usual kit that she has, all of her exclusive skills. Sword and Light Shadow is full single target, did bring Sword Soul and has Steel Mane Werewolves. Rose and Seal did go with Sorceresses and full heals. And Liana here is Shrine Maidens and actually brought Sky Archers of all things, though I don't... My only guess for the Sky Archers is just to use it as a teleport jump off point. because that is something that could possibly be done with Sword and Light Shadow. Other than that, that is pretty much it. Nothing much to say about this. I did bring Strengthen on my Lightbringer this time. Joe Akani's the same. Christian's the same. Rosen Seal, I did bring Imperial Radiance, so I can have Empire Faction buff. And Savaria, I did bring Disarm to work with. So I am pushing a little aggressively here. Gonna go ahead and get set up in force because that does give me some bonuses with my my troops. So at this point, I've already, since I've done this the same day, I don't need to count tiles, but 10 tiles is all the way to here, so I can shoot Sword and Light Shadow if I want to. Rosen Seal is, if I were to target her, it would not be the, it would not be to hero versus hero. Alright, so off we go. Okay, Mariel runs up. Alright, faction buff up and running. So I took this pretty... I did go ahead and opt to get faction buff up before moving Joe and Connie because I wasn't sure what the act again was going to be like. Mariel, as you can see, literally no mobility. Her move again only moves 2 steps, so at best she can get to here. So yeah, not a lot to work with. Alright, we got Summon Sky Archers. And the prayer is actually pretty helpful. And I don't know why this happened, but yeah, I don't know what the plan here was, but I went ahead and just, yeah, I just go up and kill her. I'm within guard range. Even if I wasn't, I could have like shot and then just moved back into guard range. So honestly, I was completely fine with just killing the pet. And then I go ahead and just use this opportunity to go ahead and get Joe in position. Alright, so at this point I can shoot at Sword and Light Shadow if I really want to. I could technically shoot at Mariel, but there's a good chance I probably wouldn't get kill. She does get 25% reduction in damage just from while she's in commandment mode, which is a bit dangerous. And then of course Redeemers do like a flat 30% when holy troops are at 100%. So yeah, good chance I wouldn't actually be able to do much to Mariel right now. But Sword and Light Shadow I might be able to pull off killing, especially since I do partially magic damage. The issue though is right now I don't have enough, I don't have my move again, I don't have Roundabout active, so I can't move after shooting, so I have to kind of wait. So I do make a mistake here, I do aim for Liana. Liana does have Shrine Radiance active. Also, since she has both holy troops and full holy hero, I couldn't actually do any fixed damage. So I ended up just doing a whole lot of nothing there. Honestly, I think the better call would have been to shoot Rosen Seal at this point. I would not have been able to target the hero directly, but it is Sorceress and Rosen Seal here. She doesn't have the hat that restores damage after fixed damage. So there was a good chance I would have been able to get kill even with the reduction in damage. So I think that was a mistake. I should have just went for Rosen Seal and would have gotten kill there. Or at least there was a good chance I would have gotten it. But now she's going to be in crystal form, so she's not going to be dying anytime soon. Especially since she's in a 30% defense tower at this point. So, she is immune to fixed damage, but again, I had Twilight Star, so I would have at least been able to do something there to break any extra damage. So I go ahead and move up, start getting some Evolution stacks off. I'm not too concerned about AoE, because the only AoE is Sword and Light Shadow's passive, so that's not a big deal. But at this point, I can actually get in position with Joa and Connie, if I need to. Yeah. For those who don't know, Savaria's talent has an insane range. It's about 5 blocks away. Any enemy unit that comes within range that's 100% life will take a fixed damage hit. It doesn't bypass immunity though, so, but still it's nice because it does damage. So I'll go ahead and do Strengthen just to kind of pass turns. I'm kind of just waiting to see what my opponent's doing. And at this point, my opponent decided to do things that I was not expecting. Yeah, so this was crazy. I don't know what the plan was here. My plans had changed immediately the moment Marielle took the fixed damage, because now she's not getting the Redeemer bonus. She's also... she's actually... As long as she's in the Azure realm radius, is classified as a debuff. So she actually does not get her self-res from Redeemers now. So, yeah, she got rid of 30% of her damage reduction, reduced her life overall, and made it so she can't self-res. And she's within range so I can just shoot her and stay within guard range. So everything here was just everything I could possibly want. So yeah, I just move in, set up channel interference, put some debuffs that don't matter, and go straight to here. So I need to do 24,000. I do 29,000. Alright. So now all I have to worry about is Sword and Light and Shadow. The other thing I kind of have to worry about is they're taking the middle faster than I can. So that's a thing I have to deal with. Alright. I had 5 stacks, so I was able to just soak the hit here. Didn't die. Also, I was immune to the... actually, I think it was Sword Soul in this case. Alright. Yeah, she did Sword Soul, so I just lost my 5 stacks and that's it. Actually, I think I lost a little bit more than that. I think I only had 3 stacks. Maybe I did. That's kind of weird. Oh well, in any case, I'm doing just fine at this point. So I'm just going to go ahead and just Mass Crystal heal. So they're just trying to do some extra damage here. This will hurt a little bit, but not... Actually, it didn't really hurt that badly. Yeah, healing-wise, she's doing fine on the healing front. Yeah, her stats are pretty good. It's just, she just can't do damage, though. Alright. So with that... So yeah, I forgot about this. So... Lightbringer moved up. So that means right now Lightbringer's guard range is 2. That puts Liana outside guard range. She does have Shrine Maidens, but she doesn't really... I was hoping that she was not going to get enough healing from Crystal Healing to negate the damage that Joa does. So I go ahead and move up, do some damage, and I've already used my Pulse Shot Type 1, but I can just run up and shoot. This will expose me to freaking Sword and Light and Shadow, but I'm kind of okay with that. And there you go. And my opponent gets up at that point. So yeah, Soraya didn't really do too well in this match. She should have went for Rose and Seal. I think there was a good chance she would have gotten kill. She was at 8 range away, so she would have lost maybe like 5% of her 5 or 10% of her damage. And that should still even out, especially with the Twilight Star damage. But yeah, majority of this work here was, again, I don't know why this is bugged out. That's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping to show that stuff. Anyway, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I am the Depressed Hero. This was Langrisser Mobile Apex Season 16. I'll see you guys next time.